Hi, Bullock Bears. Welcome, 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 welcome back. Um, Last week, and remember me, Miss Turner, your art teacher. Remember last week I asked you to create a work of art that was based on something you did during the summer or something that you want to do. Well, I told you that I was going to share mine. I will do that first before we start. Ta-da! I told you it wasn't too glamorous, but there I am reading a book. I don't always get to read as often as I would like, so I did get to read some during the summer, some mysteries. Okay, today we'll be talking about line. And before we begin, I wanted to show you two samples of artwork that I made. You are not necessarily doing it exactly like this. There's one example. It can be turned. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. Here's different types of line in there. And I even have a shape that has some line. And you'll notice there's lots of color in those as well. Okay, what I'm going to start with first is a presentation. So I've got to bring up my screen. I'll do that. Take just a moment. There we go. Okay, welcome. It's the week of August 31st. Our standards, what we're going to be learning is understanding characteristics of elements of art, including line shapes, color, and texture. Well, this week is going to be all about line. We're going to create an original work of art that does not rely on any copying or tracing. Here's our I can statements. I can statements is at the completion of your project, you can honestly say that you can do these things. And you will be able to say, I can create a drawing with different types of line. I can create an original work of art. What are we going to do today? We're going to review our rules and expectations. It'll only take a moment. And read a book known as Lines That Wiggle by Candace Whitman. We'll have an introduction and a demo of different types of line in a drawing. And then you're going to create some art. Now, quick review. Let me pull this up so it looks a little bit larger. Hopefully I won't lose it. Okay, here's our art room rules. Remember those? And if you didn't see them last time, I posted them. First, starts with an A. Attitude is a choice. You need to come into art and be positive. Okay, next, starts with an R. Respect everyone. That means you're respecting yourself, your classmates, because we're all trying really hard to do good work, and your teacher. That means that you are also turning in your work on time. And last but not least, starts with a T. Try your best. Okay, a couple of reminders. Don't forget to view the video assignment. That means completely. Do the assignment. That means do the work. And submit your assignment to me, Miss Turner, via ClassDojo, Google Classroom if you use that, or just email me. And my email address is posted here, eturner@ecps.us, or I will post it at the end as well. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different with this. Let's see. My speaker's not working too well. So what I'm going to do is I am going to mute it, and I'm actually going to read it while you're watching it. Okay? Maybe you'll be able to hear it better. Get all these other things out of the way. Okay, the name of the book is going to be Lines That Wiggle. Here's the cover. Lines That Wiggle. Wavy lines from end to end. Lines that tickle. Lines that sprout. But lines to hide. Two lines running side by side. Lines that curve, lines that curl. Underwater lines that swirl. Lines that crisscross, lines that mend. Lines with doggies at the end. Lines that scurry, lines in threes. Lines and leaves that grow on trees, lines that twist, lines that sway. Lines that swish the flies away. Zigzag lines light up the sky. Rainbow lines are way up high. Lines are everywhere you look. Find some lines not in this book. The end. Okay, not too bad. I hope you enjoyed the book. Okay, let me pull this up. Okay, now what is line? Well, we saw different types of line in the book, and line is one of the elements of art. And you might be asking yourself, what are elements of art? Well, elements of art are ingredients that make up art. So the top one on our list is line, which is what we're talking about today. There are different types of line, and I've only listed some of them. You've got straight line. Whoop. And I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry, guys. You got squiggly lines, polka dots, dot, 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 zigzag, dash, cloud, which almost looks kind of like waves, castle, which looks like a rooftop to a castle maybe, roller coaster, which is also I like to call loop-de-loop, mouse ears, which kind of looks like ears, but it could also look like the top of a roof as well. And swirl, which I also call curly whirlies. These little shapes that are together form a line. Now, this is just a quick little video. I'm going to talk through it because it's just a demo. And remember, when you're watching this, think about remembering to show variety in line. Your art does not have to look like mine. And you may use crayon, marker, paint, or whatever you have at home to decorate, okay? So let's watch this. There I am. Okay. In this video, you'll see a piece of art. Okay, it demonstrates our dashes, our curls, our straight lines, and I'm going to walk you through some of these steps. Okay, let's say you got a white sheet of paper. You're going to start by putting a dot in each one of the corners. Okay, so you got 4 corners. Now we're going to connect the dots with a straight line. So we're making a box. And inside our box are going to be our lines and our color. So you've got 4 lines there. Okay, what kind of line am I going to start with? Let's see. Oh, I've got like some curves, some hills, some zigzag. Got some loop-de-loop, like roller coaster. Some dashes. Got some dots. They're not too close together, but they form a line. Okay, that's one example, and I could color that. The next one, I could use a shape, a huge shape, like maybe a circle. And I start with a zigzag. Here's my loop-de-loop roller coaster. Here's my dots. And dashes. And even a straight line if I wanted to. Okay. So, like I said, once this gets drawn, you can add some color into these areas. And you can make it as bright and colorful as you want. And there's my shape I did, the heart. And you can see how I colored in those areas too. And that's not it, but you are going to be creating a work of art using a variety of lines. You may use color to decorate. You must take a picture and post to Class Dojo or email it to me at eturner@ecps.us. And if you have any questions, you need to email or call me at this number. You can leave a message and I'll get back to you. Okay? So remember to create an original work of art using supplies from home, using a variety of line. Let me get out of my presenting so you can see me again. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Stop presenting. There I am. Okay, so don't forget you need to finish your work within a week. Until next time, and make sure you take a picture and send it to me. And I look forward to seeing your wonderful works of art that feature all kinds of lines. Okay, so Have a great week. Love you. Miss you. Can't wait to see your art. Bye bye for now.